What's up, J Fusion fans? This is Philip with another toy review, and this is part of our back-to-back Soto Kamen Rider review series. This time, we have Kamen Rider Revi. The 50th anniversary Kamen Rider is now in our hands. So, before we continue with this video, I would like to remind everyone that we are not sponsored and these videos are not intended for viewers under the age of 13, so please be advised. So anyways, going on to this video. Now, I don't have Kamen Rider Vice, and to be completely honest with you, I'm not that interested. So I just got Revi instead. I know it would have been better if I had both, but yeah, it's my choice. Oh, but even without Vice, actually, I think even just Revi is good enough. So anyways, let's take a look at the packaging first. So here we have boxes 1 and 2. So yeah, so this is the first in its line. So you can see here, and if we look at the back, so this is what we have. So for set A, we have the main body. We have, of course, both arms. So the legs are kind of like an armor that you would put on. The head is already here. And for the rest of the accessories, like most of the armor parts and separate hands, the action base, they're all on set B. So if you want like a more complete set with the Vice, so you need the boxes 3 and 4. And if you also like, if you really want the more complete experience with the Revice Remix mode, so you're going to have to buy 6 boxes of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you need 6 boxes if you want the full set, especially if you want to do the Revice Remix. So Revice Rex. So yeah. But again, for this video, I'm just gonna go with Revi. So yeah. And let's take a look at the figure, shall we? Let's check out the articulation, starting with the head. So the head can kind of look upwards a little bit, look down very well. So let's look. So can wiggle side to side a bit and turns around 360 because there's no collar that will stop the chin, especially. And the arms go way up like this. Yeah, look at that freedom of movement. And the waist kind of turns around, but it's not gonna go 360 on you because the stamp, the Rex stamp, is getting in the way. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of getting in the way there. So sorry, you're not gonna get some 360 spins here. Now, for the legs, I'm actually going to do this with a few adjustments. So I'm actually pulling out the legs, so you probably won't see it in the front because of all that armor. But if you look at the back like so, you can see the gaps here because I did have to pull the joints a little bit. Now, especially with the left leg, I'm gonna have to tell you guys to be careful with this because if it's not focusing very well, sorry about that. But this part here, this is a sticker, right? If you don't pull the thigh, it's going to hit within this area and you're going to ruin the sticker. Actually, mine already has some damage because of this. So I highly recommend that you pull out the thighs a little bit just so it doesn't really hit inside. And if you do that, you're actually going to be able to do this, especially do this. so 90 degrees. But let me show you what happens if you don't pull the thigh. So I'm gonna do it with the right leg because it's not, there's no stickers in there. So because of this armor right here, because it's so high up, yeah, I can't even open it without so anyways, at least with the right leg, it automatically kind of pushes out, so that's great and all. But with the left leg, I highly recommend that you pull it out before doing anything. Again, especially with the sticker here, so you don't want to ruin it so much, or actually you don't want to ruin it at all. Why would you? So there we go. And there is, of course, you have the thigh roll. Yeah, like so. And the legs go more than 90 degrees, and the feet are on the typical ball joint, which can move like this and actually go a little more. So you have that, and of course 360 degrees. So that's almost it, really. The other parts that you're gonna get are the open hands. I mean, sure, they're okay. Now, this doesn't have weapons, as you can tell already. It neither has the gun dephone nor the Owen Buster 50. So those are going, I believe the Owen Buster 50 will come with the next lineup. I'm not sure about the gun dephone, but at least they could have given this guy the gun dephone, right? Or at least this set, even with the Vice, you get nothing really. And the other weapons that you get with the other parts that you're gonna buy, so basically like numbers 5 and 6 for the Revi's Rex parts. So it does come with other weapons, but those are for Kamen Rider Saber figures. So yeah, that won't make sense. But because this doesn't have any weapons, no, I decided to give this one this katana right here. So this is Kamen Rider Horobi's katana, or actually Horobi doesn't use his katana, ironically, but as Metsubo Jinrai, oh yeah, this is practically his main weapon. But because I don't have Kamen Rider Metsubo Jinrai, I'm giving this to Revi instead. So he's got something to use as a weapon. So of course you do have right here the action base. Now let's talk about the action base actually, because this is a new style of action base. Now this part is very much the same as the ones that you would get from the, like, starting from Kamen Rider 01. So you do have like the interlocking system. However, what's different is this part. Now you can see there is a hanger for the shoulder armors. Now let's compare that to this action base right here. So this one is actually the action base for my Kamen Rider Saber Brave Dragon Sodo. So let's compare these two, okay? So you can see differences already. This one, so the hangers for the shoulder parts are up high. Here it's very much down below, and you can see these other holes on the side. You can use them to attach spare parts. Of course, this still has holes where you can place the hands actually. So let's take something, for example. Now this is the spare hand from my Kamen Rider Valkyrie Justice Serval. So this is Kamen Rider Metsubo Jinrai's pointy hand. So I'm gonna put it here. So yeah, fits very well because that's where you put extra hands. But you can also put it. Oh no, it's not gonna fit well. But maybe on the other side. So you have a square holes as well. Let's see if that works. Not really, but I guess you could put other parts in here because that's what I believe that's what they're designed for. This is just quite loose. Maybe if because the 0-1 parts are not ball jointed, they still have this like smooth peg style, but if you put it down here, it's gonna fit quite nicely. So just for comparison, so yeah, you have these ball joints, so they're gonna fit a bit better in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna put back my saber stand, and the Horobi hand just fell to the ground again. So yeah, so for this figure, like articulation is very, very nice. However, just the point of caution, don't like, or rather, pull out the thigh. Don't forget to pull out the thigh before, using it. Especially again with the sticker on the left thigh, it's going to get ruined, especially in this area if you don't do so. But again, for the most part, it's okay. I mean, the having no weapons kind of sucks a little bit. They could have at least given the gundephone, gun mode. So that's why I decided to give him Horobi's katana instead, because why not? But overall, it's because it is quite simple. I think you can do really dynamic poses with this one. Again, understanding the limitations of its movement, probably. But nonetheless, you can still do a lot. So yeah, I would say Kamen Rider Revi gets a 4 out of 5. Again, this is the major issue that I have right here. This one. Another, well, this one is more of a minor issue, but yeah, the lack of weapons for Revi. And then, well, for the remix version or the Revi Rex, if you want to do that, you're of course going to need the Vice for that, and the other parts that you're gonna need, because you're gonna have to replace a lot of parts in order to do the remix, so you can form the Revice Rex. But yeah, overall, you can actually just buy either Revi or Vice, but for me, I chose Revi because, well, let's face it, he is the star of the show. So he's the main character anyway. So yeah, there you go. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. So let's revise.